Hi, welcome back to Snowdonia Stitches. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this really cute crochet sunflower. So for today's project you will need your two colour yarns that you'd like for your sunflower, a pair of sharp scissors, a crochet hook suitable for the yarn you're using. I'm going to be using James Brett cotton with a 4mm hook today, and you also need your darning needle. So let's get started. So taking your colour for the centre of your flower, we are going to start with a magic ring. I do have another video on how to do a magic ring if you're unsure. So do your magic ring and then chain 2. Okay, and then we're going to place 16 double crochet into the center of the ring. I'm using US terminology throughout this tutorial. Okay, so yarn over the hook, hook through the circle, pull the yarn through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, leaving you 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that's our first stitch. It's our first double crochet. So I'll do that with you again. Yarn over the hook, hook through the circle, pull the yarn through. It leaves you 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, leaves you with 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 2 double crochet. Okay, so continue in this way until you have 16 double crochet. Okay, so I'm just coming up to the end now. I'm just going to place my last double crochet into the center there, and that now gives me a stitch count of 16 stitches. So go ahead and double check you have 16 stitches before we finish off. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, remember not to count the chain 2. You're going to now slip stitch into the first stitch, the first double crochet that we done, not into the chain 2 space. Okay, so slip stitch into the top of your very first double crochet, and we can finish with this colour yarn now. Okay, and that is the centre of our flower. So because we did the magic ring, we are able to pull that centre tight and close that circle. So we're now ready to begin making our petals. So for this round we join our new colour onto any stitch from the previous round. Doesn't matter where, just join your yarn as you prefer to do and chain 1. Okay, working into the next stitch now, we're going to place several stitches. So we're going to start by placing a double crochet. So yarn over, hook through the stitch, pull the yarn through, 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, leaves us 2 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to work a treble crochet into the exact same stitch. Okay, so back into the same stitch we've just done that double crochet into. We're going to now place a treble crochet. So yarn over once, yarn over twice, hook through your stitch, pull the yarn through. You'll have 4 loops on your hook now, yarn over, pull through the first 2, leaving you 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, leaves us 2 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to slip stitch into the very top of our treble. Okay, so go ahead and place a slip stitch into the top there, and that will create the point of our sunflower. And again, working into that same stitch, we're going to place a treble. So yarn over, hook through the stitch, pull through, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops left on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Working back into the same stitch again, we're going to place a double crochet. So yarn over, hook through the same stitch, pull the yarn through, 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's created our first petal. So to secure the petal, we are going to slip stitch now into the very next stitch. So just place a slip stitch and that secures your first petal. Okay, and we're going to repeat this process all the way around, and that will give us 8 petals. So go ahead into the next stitch, work our double crochet. Oh, mine's got stuck. I'm going to do that one again. So double crochet, and then place into the same stitch your treble crochet. Okay, chain 2 and slip stitch into the top of your treble. Okay, and into the same stitch another treble, and into the same stitch a double. Okay, and into the next stitch along you're going to slip stitch, and that just anchors that petal there. And now you have 2 petals. So working into the next stitch along now, we're going to place double crochet, followed by our treble crochet, followed by chain 2, followed by a slip stitch into the top of that treble, creating that point. We're going to work another treble into the same stitch, and now we're going to place our double into the same stitch. Okay, next stitch along we're going to do a slip stitch, and that will anchor that petal. There we go. So you should now have something like this where you have your 3 petals. So continue working in this way until you have 8 petals, and join me back here. Okay, so I'm just coming up to my last petal now, so I'm just going to place my last double crochet, followed by a treble crochet, followed by a chain 2 and a slip stitch into the top of my treble, followed by a treble into the same stitch, followed by a double crochet. Okay, and that leaves me with 8 petals, and so all that's left now to do is to slip stitch to finish. There we go, pull that through, cut off our yarn and pull through. Okay, so we can go back to the back of our work, pull that magic ring tail tight, and then all that's left to do is to weave in our ends, and there you have a lovely crochet sunflower. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future videos, and I'll see you in the next video.